Law number 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Your reputation is a crucial asset that can make or break your power and influence. It is essential to maintain an unassailable reputation as it acts as a shield against attacks from all directions. Stay vigilant and anticipate potential threats, thwarting them before they harm your reputation. Additionally, learn the art of tarnishing your enemies' reputations, creating openings for public opinion to turn against them. Let's now see the story of once general of China who successfully applied this law. During the War of the Three Kingdoms in AD 207 to 265, General Chuko Liang, known as the Sleeping Dragon, faced a seemingly insurmountable enemy force. With just 100 soldiers by his side, his capture appeared inevitable. However, Liang employed a brilliant strategy. He ordered his troops to lower their flags, open the city gates, and hide. Meanwhile, he took a visible position on the city wall, dressed as a Taoist and engaged in leisurely activities. When the enemy, led by Sima Yi, arrived at the town gates, Yi recognized Liang. Despite his soldiers' eagerness to attack the unguarded town, Yi hesitated. He observed Liang's peculiar behavior and ultimately ordered a swift retreat. Chuko Liang was a master of reputation manipulation. He used his cunning to outsmart his enemies, employing tactics such as turning false deserters into double agents, spreading disinformation, and cultivating a reputation as the cleverest man in China. His reputation struck fear into the hearts of his adversaries, leading them to hesitate and retreat without a single arrow being fired. Reputation holds immense power. Even those who argue against fame secretly desire it. Reputation is not something easily shared or given away. It is a prized possession that can sway armies and make opponents second-guess their actions. Reputation is the bedrock of power. Guard it with utmost care, protect it from attacks, and learn to leverage it to your advantage. A strong reputation will make you formidable, while a weakened one will leave you vulnerable. Cultivate your reputation wisely, and it will serve as a potent weapon in your quest for success. Let's now take a look at the story how a stained reputation could ruin someone's life. In 1841, P.T. Barnum sought to establish himself as America's premier showman by purchasing the American Museum. However, lacking the necessary funds, Barnum proposed an alternative deal to the museum's owners. They initially agreed, but a change of heart by the principal partner led to the sale of the museum to Peale's Museum, citing their established reputation compared to Barnum's lack thereof. Furious but undeterred, Barnum decided to destroy Peale's reputation as his only recourse. He launched a letter-writing campaign in newspapers, portraying the owners as inept and warning against investing in their stock. This campaign caused the stock value to plummet, leading the owners to renege on their deal and sell the entire museum to Barnum. Peale's Museum suffered the consequences for years and sought revenge by promoting their programs as more scientific and highbrow than Barnum's vulgar entertainment. One such attraction was mesmerism, hypnotism, which initially drew large crowds. Barnum, determined to retaliate, organized a rival mesmeric performance in which he pretended to hypnotize audience members with comical results. He even claimed he would cut off a little girl's finger without her noticing, but the act was exposed, and the audience laughed. These parodies and ridicule damaged Peale's reputation, leading to a decline in attendance and eventual closure. Meanwhile, Barnum solidified his reputation as an audacious showman, which lasted his entire life, while Peale's reputation never recovered. Barnum employed two tactics to ruin his competitor's reputation. First, he sowed doubts about the stability and financial solvency of Peale's Museum through rumors and insinuations. Doubt is a potent weapon that can unsettle opponents and force them into defensive mistakes. Second, once Barnum had his own reputation, he used humor and mockery to ridicule his rivals. By doing so, he put them on the defensive while enhancing his own reputation. This approach allowed him to enjoy a good laugh at their expense and draw attention to his own accomplishments. Remember, it is easier to deal with a bad conscience than a tarnished reputation. Reputation plays a vital role in your success, so guard it with utmost care. If you find yourself lacking reputation, consider sowing doubts about your competitor's stability and credibility. Once you have established a solid base of respect, use humor and gentle mockery to undermine your rival's reputation while enhancing your own. But always remember to strike the right balance and avoid outright slander or insults that may harm you more than help you. In the words of Friedrich Nietzsche, it is easier to cope with a bad conscience than with a bad reputation. The way people perceive us, even those closest to us, will always have an element of mystery. To avoid the unsettling reality of not truly knowing others, we rely on judging them based on appearances. In the social realm, appearances are crucial, and a single misstep can have disastrous consequences. This is why creating and maintaining a reputation of your own making is of utmost importance. A strong reputation protects you in the game of appearances, deflecting attention from your true self and giving you some control over how others perceive your power. Reputation holds a magical power, instantly magnifying your strengths or driving people away. When establishing your reputation, focus on one outstanding quality that sets you apart. Publicize this reputation subtly but consistently, and watch it spread. A solid reputation amplifies your presence and strengths effortlessly and commands respect and even fear. Your reputation precedes you, shaping expectations before you even arrive. A simple reputation based on one sterling quality becomes your calling card, captivating others' attention. A reputation for honesty, for example, allows you to engage in deception. Cultivate a reputation that generates curiosity and fascination, as Casanova did with his reputation as a great seducer. If your reputation is stained, associating with someone whose image counters yours can help improve your standing. Protect your reputation diligently, anticipating attacks and refusing to engage in defensive or desperate behavior. Attacking another person's reputation can be a potent weapon, especially when you have less power than them, but it must be done skillfully to avoid ruining your own reputation. The story of Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla demonstrates the dangers of going too far in attacking someone's reputation. Edison's campaign to discredit Tesla ended up damaging his own reputation. When your reputation is solid, use subtler tactics like satire and ridicule to weaken opponents while enhancing your own charming rogue image. Reputation is critical, and there are no exceptions to this rule. Neglecting your reputation means letting others decide how they perceive you. Take charge of your fate and reputation to master how you are perceived in society. Key takeaways. Reputation is crucial for gaining and maintaining power. It is the cornerstone of power and can be used to intimidate and win. However, once reputation slips, vulnerability increases and attacks from all sides may occur. It is important to guard and protect one's reputation at all costs. One should be alert to potential attacks and take preventive measures to maintain an unassailable reputation. The story of Chuko Liang highlights the importance of reputation in warfare. His reputation as a clever and strategic leader struck fear into his enemies and allowed him to win battles without engaging in direct combat. P.T. Barnum used reputation as a weapon to secure his position as a showman. He ruined his rival's reputation through rumors and mockery, enhancing his own reputation and attracting more attention. Destroying enemies' reputations can be an effective strategy. By opening holes in their reputations and allowing public opinion to turn against them, enemies can be weakened and defeated. Appearance and reputation are closely linked. Maintaining a reputation of your own creation can protect you in the game of appearances and control how others judge you. A solid reputation can increase presence, exaggerate strengths, and instill respect and fear. It can precede you and make your success seem destined. Establishing a reputation based on one outstanding quality can set you apart and make others talk about you. It becomes a calling card that announces your presence and places others under a spell. Reputation can be used to practice deception. A reputation for honesty, for example, can allow one to deceive others more effectively. If one's reputation is already stained, associating with someone with a positive reputation can help improve one's own image. What about you, though? Have you used your reputation to instill fear in others and show power? Share your experience in the comments so others can learn from you too. Don't forget to subscribe and catch you in the next video.